Great evening. I'm so happy to be here. I'm Dr. Kelechi, MD. I am a board-certified family medicine, preventive medicine physician, mindset coach, speaker, and international best-selling author. And I have the honor of being the guest speaker tonight and to also showcase my work, which is my best-selling book, which is available today for purchase, a best-selling course, which is Just What the Doctor Ordered, 10 Reasons to Live Your Truth. And I'm looking forward to seeing you here at the table. Thank you. So at the table we have brochures of the practice, which is Envision Wellness Concierge Practice. It's a holistic practice to help individuals achieve wellness. And we also have business cards on the table. So if you want to reach out to me, contact me, book a free 15-minute consultation with me, as well as, of course, the books that are available for purchase today, and some bookmarks as a gift from me today to you. And this amazing young man right here is my son, Benjamin. He's a soon-to-be third year at Hampton University. Say hi, Ben. It's you. And over there is my handsome husband, Mr. Loveday Uduhiri. So it's a family affair tonight. We're happy to be here with all of you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Loveday Uduhiri. I'm the owner and CEO of Ofundem in Bowie, Maryland. We've been in Bowie for the past 6 years now, and we continue to serve the community, schools, doctor's offices, and schools. We are really happy to be here to support this venture, Night of Hope. And I'm here with my beautiful wife and son, Benjamin.
Is that good right there? Hi, my name is Sam Warner. I'm a participant in a group called Run for the Wall. Every year, we run from Ontario, California to Arlington or DC to the Vietnam Memorial Wall each year to promote healing amongst all of the veterans during Vietnam and all the other wars, but it's really promote healing between the veterans. We do a lot for the communities. We go to veterans' homes. We go to the veterans' hospitals and go and see them, just let them know that we respect what they did, and just to let them know that we're still here for them and we're still trying to bring everybody home from Vietnam and the previous wars, World War II, World War I. So that's what we do. And then we started a new route that goes from DC to Illinois, the Mideast Conflicts Wall, and that has every name from the end of Vietnam War to today on those walls. It's on the Illinois River, and that is the new generation. That had the Bosnia-Herzegovina people, the guys, veterans. They got the Iraqi War, the Afghanistan War. Everybody that's been lost since the Vietnam War is on that wall. And so this is all done prior to Memorial Day. And then the fourth route goes from Memorial Day to the Wednesday after to promote healing to the new generation or the younger generation, because we're losing our Vietnam veterans daily, and pretty soon they'll all be gone. I think that's it. Is that all right?
Hi, my name is Dominique, and I am one of Dr. Nokuri's employees. Today we're here for the Night of Hope to share about the different Run for the Wall for veterans, and then to also awareness for sickle cell anemia, and then of course Premier Health Express. With Premier Health Express, it's an urgent care facility. We definitely accept any and everyone, veterans included as such. Patient care for sure. We do x-rays, blood work, EKGs, different types of testing to assist our patients. We give excellent care for patients and veterans. We treat everybody just like they're our family, and we are very strong in our community, and we just want to take care of everyone.
How are you? So,
Hi.
hey, I still know you here, and I know you good on your feet. Put that bag down.
What am I doing?
You're gonna tell me about this display. Tell me about her.
I have to do the display.
You
Yes,
good.
yes, that's right. She is. She is.
Just whatever on your heart about the display. About
Go ahead.
Okay. We are here at the Night of Hope. We are so blessed that they had decided to do the Pam Impact Award when the Nokuri Foundation called us and told us that they wanted to do this display, and just touched our hearts as one of her daughters, who actually helped make up this acronym too. It's just a blessing to see it and then to see it here. It is just powerful and overwhelming, but I just thank God that her legacy continues to live on, and we're just so thankful and grateful for the Nokuri Foundation for blessing someone with the Pam Impact Award. Oh, okay. The acronym is P stands for prayer, A stands for always be positive, which my mother was, and move through life. She loved to move and do things and always traveling. And the I in impact is in all things be kind. She was kind to everyone, no matter who she met. She always spoke to them and made sure they felt important. And then the M is make sure to be a help and not a hindrance. She always taught us that, to be servants. She was always loved to serve. That has always lived in her legacy, is that we have to serve. And then P is preach the word of God. If you met her, she always would send you what the word for today. She sent it out to over 400 people a day. People would get these texts of the word of God. So she always did that. And A, she acknowledged everybody. She made sure that everyone felt important. And then C is create good drama. She did love to give us just because gifts, because she just wanted that. So I just thank God for that. She always created good drama. And then the last is T, to show love is the greatest gift. And my mother always showed love to everyone and taught us how to show love. And so the legacy lives on. The Pam Impact Award. This woman right here. Come on, Sansa. This is her sister. This is her sister. She's a little overwhelmed by it right now, but this is her sister, and we were all by her side in the end, and we're just blessed again that the Nokuri Foundation would bless someone with the Impact Award. God bless.
Hello, and thank you for coming to our Night of Hope this year. This is the booth for the Nokuri Foundation, and what we're about is giving back to those who, have lesser opportunities. Especially for sickle cell, where, in the U.S., prospects of living with sickle cell, of course it's a challenge, but there's a big disparity between the U.S. and other countries. And just like with sickle cell, we aim to give back in all other aspects of life with the Nokuri Foundation. Yeah. Dr. Nokuri, would you like to add anything?
Well, you have really said it all. We're really about helping a small subset of people. There's a lot of people with different problems in the world, but helping a small subset of people who greatly need our help. And these are the children suffering from sickle cell disease in many different countries other than the developed world. The foundation is 6 years old. It is worldwide. We have had scholarships out for children, for even adults, young adults in the United States, as it can be very challenging to battle this disease and be able to maintain a good standard of living in this United States. So we've had some scholarships here as well as in underdeveloped countries such as Cameroon, West Africa.
Video of her coming in the door. Oh! Yeah, I think it's okay. She's not camera shy. She's sorry.
Tell me.
God bless you. How you doing, man? How's the children, man? Yes, sir.
What is this for? Come over here with me. What is this for, though?
Shows that you.
That's it. You got it?
So if you need to leave and come back, you guys need to do so.
So what is this for?
There you go. Thank you.
No,
Babe,
no.
do your job.
You're not a grown-up. If you're a grown-up, you can have that. What's your gold? And it's shiny.
Y'all be good now. Yeah?
You been
Okay. Who want to talk?
she been hearing about this all week at work. You work with Dr. Nokuri. Exactly. I don't know what's happening for real.
I'm already recording you now. You might as well say something.
I don't know what to say.
What are you nervous for?
What do you know the most about? What do you know most about?
I know that we're doing a lot for the Run for the Wall, a lot for the sickle cell.
There you
We
go.
do this.
Okay.
Because those are the only two I really remember.
Don't gotta be nervous.
We're here to support for the Run for the Wall. We're also here to support our sickle cell patients that we do have. That's all I know.
What is the Run for the Wall? What does that mean?
The Run for the Wall. I know it's for the veterans, but it's making me nervous. The camera.
Yeah, the veterans, the prisoners of war and things like that. The MIAs, all of that for that.
So what does the concert has to do with that? Why are we having a concert being played?
Why am I getting interviewed?
I'm trying to help you out. Okay, I'm gonna come back and get you later. I know you got your hands.
Okay. Hello, hello, hello. I am Xenia Grimes, and I'm the owner of Favored Flavors Catering Services located in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. And here are some of my staff members.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lakia. Hello, everyone. Sherelle.
Hello.
What are your specialties?
Oh, so today we're serving fried chicken wings, mango habanero chicken wingettes, salmon sliders, kale salad with jerk salmon, fruit salad, and chips sparkled lemonade, as well as sparkled iced tea. Come and get some.
You got a line over
I know.
He's going to say they want to eat. I'll get some in a little while. Thank you.
Helping each other out.
I think they're all in the back, but some of the students on stage go to University of Maryland, and I went to University of Maryland for undergrad, College Park, and we do something called roll call. Thank you. Go Terps. We do something called roll call at all of our events, and so I just want to know where everyone's from. I want to see, who has come from far and wide. So I want to hear, first and foremost, where are all of my Virginia people in the house? They set the standard, y'all. Okay, so everyone else, y'all better get it together. Okay, I know that we have some Delaware people in the house. For my Delaware people? Okay, excellent. Okay, where are my Prince George's County people in the house? Okay, PG County always shows out. PG County every time. Okay, do we have any Baltimore County people in the house? Go ahead, Baltimore County. Okay. Any out of staters? Anyone who didn't out of the Delmarva DMV area? Okay. Thank you for coming. Okay. And last but not least, and this is a moment for me because every single time I did roll call, whether I was at Towson University or University of Maryland, they would never call HOCO. So where are my HOCO people in the house? Okay. All right. Awesome. Well, now we're all warmed up. Let's move into our award session of the night. We have 3 amazing awards, 3 amazing video presentations, and 3 amazing communities to honor tonight. So first, we're going to start with the Nokuri Foundation's award to the Ray S. Primary School, honoring them with the John F. Fomenke Award. And here's a video presentation giving a little bit more information on this award in this community.
The Nokuri Foundation is more than just a philanthropic organization. We are a powerful force of change and progress in communities around the world. Our mission is clear, and that is to promote sustainable development and social equities in these underserved communities. Our mission goes a little further. We strive to inspire and empower those communities by helping them to break the cycle of poverty, lack of education, and poor health. Through our dynamic education initiatives, the Nokuri Foundation is making a difference in the lives of the underserved youth. We're teaming with Ray S. Bilingual Primary School and other local educational programs to provide literacy and other advanced learning opportunities.
Today is a very special day, the 19th of June 2023, the World Sickle Cell Day. So we are here in Limbe to celebrate with these special children who are sickle cell.
It's a pleasure to talk to you on this occasion. I want to thank you for coming. I want to thank all who have come here. It's important that we celebrate this day to make sure that we can help these special children.
We have actually had a wonderful moment. We have taught them the various ways they need to live and to have a better lifestyle within the society so that they can live to the utmost of their personality and attain their goals in life.
In the health segment, we're tackling the critical issues of sickle cell disease in these underdeveloped areas by funding research programs and projects, and also supporting directly those devastated by this illness through the John Fomenke Sickle Cell Award Program. We understand that true change requires a collaborative effort, and that's why we're committed to working with communities and other organizations to make the world a brighter place. We address each of these needs now to lay a foundation and a long-term societal transformation by way of which the Nokuri Foundation aims to continue to make real change throughout the world. Join us in our mission to inspire and strengthen communities worldwide.
So yes, the Nokuri Foundation, a lot of our mission is placed in Cameroon, Limbe, Cameroon, Southwest to be exact. We have many Nokuris here in the audience today, which is so amazing. And Reyes Primary School, our awardee tonight, is an amazing school that is providing education, care, and hospitality to so many young children, young Cameroonians in Limbe today. And so accepting the John F. Fomenke Award on behalf of the Ray S. Primary School is Dr. Ofundem Nokuri.
Okay, so I am accepting this award today on the behalf of the brave children battling sickle cell disease in Limbe, Cameroon, many of which attend the Reyes Primary School in Limbe. Just for a little bit of synopsis, the average life expectancy for sickle cell disease in the United States is 52.5 years, which is much lower than the life expectancy on average in the United States, which is 77 years and a half and climbing. Our brother John battled this disease to the age of 47. More than half of his life was here in the United States. So in the end, he got a good quality of life and the best he could, and made it to 47 years of age. The average life expectancy of children in underdeveloped countries and developing countries is about 33 years of age, which is also a very big discrepancy. So, and that is if these children make it past their 5th birthday, many of which are, their lives are taken prematurely by infections. And as a pediatrician in the emergency room for the past 18 years, I can attest to this, and I have unfortunately seen many of these circumstances even here in the United States. So many of these families in the underdeveloped nations do need our help for continuous supply of basic medications that they need, such as penicillin, ibuprofen, Tylenol, folic acid. And also, they need our help to be able to afford hospital visits. African countries and underdeveloped countries do not have the system we have here. Here we have healthcare insurances that support pretty much about every child in the United States. There, everything is fee for service. Sickle cell disease patients frequently need blood transfusion. Back in Cameroon and many other underdeveloped countries, if you don't pay upfront for blood, you do not get transfused. You have two options. You either bring the person who's going to transfuse, they're going to take the blood from and transfuse you, or you bring in money. So it is very tough to fight sickle cell disease in the underdeveloped countries. That is why we are here today to try to help them, and these funds they really greatly need will go towards helping them with the education and the stigma of sickle cell disease, for which when you're born with sickle cell disease back home, the whole concept is that it's a death sentence. You have a poor quality of life and you do not live long. And our hope, we say hope. That's why, our hope is to help these children so they can have not only prolong their life expectancy, but also to give them a better quality of life. Dr. Sam and I, for many years, have contributed to this cause. And we believe in the old saying, it takes a village to raise a child. That is why we implore you today to join us in this endeavor and this great cause. So thank you all for being here today. Everybody who's here in this room today is here to contribute and help us with this cause, and we greatly appreciate it. The children with sickle cell disease in this developed world will greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Nokuri. That was excellent. Yeah, give her another round of applause. So good. So excellent. All right, we are going to move into our second award. It is another Hope Award to honor our veterans. And here is a short presentation about Run for the Wall. Short video presentation, if you direct your attention to the projector.
Today we're at the 34th Run for the Wall. Well, Run for the Wall is an annual motorcycle event that goes from California to Washington, D.C. in 10 days. Our motto, Why We Ride, is we ride for those who can't. And this was started in 1989 by a bunch of Vietnam vets to bring about an awareness of our POWs and MIAs who have not been brought home. Every single leg of Run for the Wall, right at the front of the pack, we run a missing man formation. There's 2 motorcycles, followed by 1 motorcycle and a missing motorcycle, and then 2 motorcycles. And it is a ride of honor. It is a rolling salute. And we're going to roll for Smitty in his honor, a missing man formation as a remembrance of all that he gave.
My husband was a true to the core veteran, and he would do anything for veterans, and he believed in supporting this ride. He was going to do this ride this year. They honored him by running his flag from Angel Fire to Pueblo today, and Michael Hunt was actually the person that flew the flag for him.
It's a great honor to be riding on this riding with all these wonderful people, and making new friends and paying tribute to those that are fallen.
This one is dedicated to Smitty from 113 that passed away. Unbelievable man, unbelievable brother, and the epitome of brotherhood. He's a great man. Make sure his legend lives on.
My purpose for running for the wall, in the beginning, I started in 2019, right here in Meridian. I was an FNG, so I started here. So once I got here and saw the camaraderie and what the mission was and what it stood for, it touched me. It was emotional. So I decided it was something I wanted to do from now on. So after that initial year in 2019, I talked to my wife and told them about the people that I met on the run. And I talked to a couple other friends out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, and another friend out of Georgia. And so far, since 2019, I've gotten 5 people to join me, which I call my group now, with the Run for the Wall. But this year, I'm riding in honor of a friend that I met several years ago that died over in Iraq. So that's why I ride in the Run for the Wall.
Dr. Nokuri, Dr. Samuel Nokuri, actually participated in this year's Run for the Wall. And as many of you know, maybe I shouldn't call him Dr. Nokuri, but Lieutenant Colonel Nokuri of the United States Air Force said it was one of the most inspiring, and he's just so grateful for the experience, and he was giving us updates all along the way in the family group chat because the veteran community is a community that he specifically serves, not only through his practice at Premier Health Express Urgent Care, but also through his everyday life of honoring those who came before him and those who are missing in action. And the Hope Award today is going to Run for the Wall to honor that hope that those who they ride for will one day come home. So without further ado, Run for the Wall.
Well, I wasn't really expecting to give a speech or anything, but I can tell you, Run for the Wall family, it is a family. I've been doing it since 2015, and once I became part of the family, I started out just going to Woodsville, Virginia. Then we went further, and finally went all the way out to California, and went all the way to California this year, almost 8,000 miles on the motorcycle. We started a fourth route about 3 years ago that goes to the Middle East Conflicts Wall over in Illinois that most people don't know about. It's every name since the Vietnam Memorial Wall to today. They usually put the names on throughout the year, so if the latest 13 or whatnot that died in action, their names are already on the walls. Dr. Nokuri, I was fortunate enough to be one of his patients and was telling him about it. And he was all in, 100%. He wanted to be there, he wanted to participate, he wanted to contribute. And the most things that we get asked is, do you have to be a veteran and do you have to ride a Harley? No, you don't have to ride a Harley, and no, you don't have to be a veteran. Probably about 65% of the people that ride with us are not veterans. They're either family members or just people that want to support the veteran community. So, we appreciate everything. It's if you ever get a chance to either come out and see us, we publish our stuff out on the website. Just meet us at our gas stop or something like that. You'll get a weird feeling, not weird bad, but weird good, that you belong to part of something big. The biggest thing that right now is in Vietnam, the soil is so acidic that here in the next couple of years, we won't even be able to find the bones and stuff of our veterans that we left behind over there. And then one positive thing, Johnny, the guy that was speaking on the camera, he how he talked about his wife and stuff. He lost his wife about a month before the run, and he still came out on the run because he felt that was his duty and that's what his wife would want. So Johnny's a good friend of mine from the run. I talk to him all the time, and I look forward to seeing him every year on the run. So thank you for the opportunity, and thank you for the award.
Let's give Run for the Wall another round of applause. Yes, thank you. We are honored to be able to elevate the stories of veterans through our work, not only through the Nokuri Foundation, but also in our everyday lives. Our veterans, they go across seas, they fight for us, and when they come back, what is the treatment that we're giving them? Something that we try to write every single day, and something that is incredibly important to creating a community where veterans and all different types of people who are related to veterans can continue to believe that there is a place for them and that they are a part of our amazing American nation. So, moving on to our last award of the evening. This one is pretty important to me. It is called the Pam Impact Award, and I will not do too much talking, but I'll let Bakhari do some talking in our video.
Right now, I'm a music composition major at University of Southern California. And I tell you, that was not an easy choice. I am not lying. Hundreds of concerts and the continual support of my parents was just the basis of what I needed to slightly consider. In all of my years, I've performed in many venues, sometimes performing 5 different hour-long concerts in the same month. And while I couldn't always have my hardworking parents there to support me, even if they really wanted to, I knew there was always going to be one bright face I was sure to see in the crowd and hear holler, my Nana. There wasn't one concert that she missed, even if the concert or the music wasn't so great. And the trip to the concerts was not easy either. Taking a trip from Vienna, Virginia to Howard County, Maryland in rush hour traffic could be 2 hours of driving or more. But she was still there, nevertheless, on time. Today, I have a musical selection titled Pamela, Para Vida, which has been in the works for over a year that strives to encapsulate what can't be said with words here today. Thank you, Nana, for touching my soul and my heart, and I hope you are watching.
Pamela Jean Boyd was born on May 30th, 1951. As one of the first Black women to integrate her high school, James Madison High in Vienna, Virginia, Pam always knew the value of education for her community and aspired to be a teacher when she grew up. After graduating from a historically Black college called Virginia State University in 1974, Pam married her college sweetheart, Ralph Juke, and soon the two started a family. While juggling the responsibilities of 4 girls, a robust church life, and her duties as an elementary school teacher, Pam somehow managed to become a leader in her community, saying hello to strangers, visiting sick friends in the hospital, and always serving others before herself. After a 2-year battle with ALS, Pam transitioned on August 18, 2023, but left a legacy of excellence, love, and community to her friends and family. The Pam Impact is an acronym that describes the amazing legacy that Pam left behind. P is for prayer. A is for always be positive. M is for move through life. I is for in all things be kind. M is for make sure to be a help and not a hindrance. P is for preach the word of God. A is for acknowledge everyone. C is for create good drama. And T is for to show love is the greatest gift. One of the things that Pam loved to do was support arts education, sometimes driving hours to see her grandchildren perform on their school stages. The Pam Impact Award is a continuation of Pam's passionate and unrelenting support of the arts. Awardees will receive a grant to continue inspiring, teaching, and fostering a love for the arts among students, just as Pam always did for her students and community. Pamela Boyd Duke's spirit will remain with us forever, as long as we remember the Pam Impact.
For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. That is the beginning of Jeremiah 29:11, something that my grandmother would always write on all of our cards, on our napkins when we had lunch, and her text in it. She'd remind us of it constantly. And I can say for certain that if she was here in this crowd today, she would be the loudest voice. She would give each and every one of you a hug. Y'all, why'd I make that video and give this award? I knew knowing that I was gonna be crying like this. Anyway, as was portrayed in the video, she would drive all the way out here to Howard County from Vienna, Virginia, to see me, my brother. We were constantly performing, and she would go to every single event. And so we had to honor the people who made us into these performers who would come from make our family come from far and wide to come see us. And we are so honored to have this first Pam Impact Award go to the Glenelg Marching Band and Boosters program, and accepting the award on their behalf is Miss Beth Krakauer.
All right. As I said, my name is Beth Krakauer, and I'm accepting this on behalf of the Glenelg Marching Unit Boosters. My husband is the treasurer. We have 2 current members of the marching unit, the music program, and 1 who graduated with Bakhari last year. We can't thank Ms. Duke enough for being such a big supporter of Glenelg. I don't know how many of you have been to the community and any of the concerts, but it is just, there are no words. As a parent, I am so thankful that my children have had the opportunity to be part of this amazing program. We are honored, I mean, the fact that this is the first award, that's just anything, that is everything to us, and we wanted to thank you guys so much.
All right, let's give all of our awardees another round of applause. So excellent. I mean, this is what this evening is all about. We are, once again, blessed to be a blessing, and we are so, so lucky to be able to honor so many of the communities that grew us, that supported us, that we come from. We want to make sure that they know that you're not forgotten. We do not forget you. We think about you every single day. You are the fabric and the DNA of what we are and in what we do every single day. So it is our honor to be able to honor all of these amazing people and share their stories with you. All right, who's ready for some music? Y'all ready? Yeah, okay. In their second and final set of the evening, the Night of Hope Big Band.
Yeah, Night of Hope Big Band. It's mostly a lot of my friends from the Maryland, Virginia area, and we've come together for this last week to put together this program. You're in for a real treat. All of the originals, or all the tunes on this concert have either been written by me or 2 members of the band, Miss Ashley Baker and Mr. Mason Winley. So this next tune, arranged by Ashley Baker, is Hank Mobley's No Room for Squares.
Once again, that was No Room for Squares, a Hank Mobley tune arranged by Ashley Baker here on tenor saxophone. Soloing, that was Ashley Baker as well, and Evan Hancock back on trumpet there. Our next tune is an original by Mason Windley, right in the alto saxophone section here. It's called No Context at All. Once again, No Context at All by Mason Winley. Soloing was Mason Winley as well, and Bakhari Nokuri on drum set. That does it for our first set. We'll be back at about 7:50 for our second. Thank you for coming out once more.
Give them another round of applause. The Night of Hope Big Band. This is a collection of young people, as y'all would say, who have come together to work for free, and I mean work, to create this beautiful feel-good music that is just absolutely amazing. Hello, my name is Imani. I will be your host and MC for the evening. I am just so shocked to be up here during this time where there's crazy things going on in the world, but we've all come together to create something really beautiful and really special for us to share with you tonight. I actually started Night of Hope with my father, Dr. Samuel Nokuri, about 7 years ago, in 2017. I wish we had a picture to show you of what it looked like when we were just starting out. The stage was half the size of this. We did not have a big band. We did not have multiple photographers and videographers, and we didn't have all of you. But we started with a vision and a hope to use our blessings to bless others. And that's exactly what's gonna happen tonight. So I'm gonna be incredibly brief because we have a show to get to. And I just want to once again remark on the amazing work that these musicians have put in, not only practicing for Lord knows how long, but also self-writing, self-arranging, and self-directing an incredible set. So while they'll be gone, we have many, many things to share with you tonight. First of all, we're going to start with speaking of self-written, we're going to start with a fireside chat featuring the amazing Dr. Samuel Nokuri, and you met her out on Main Street, but the amazing author and doctor, Kelechi Uduhiri, they're going to be talking to you tonight about an array of inspiring topics. They're going to be getting into what it's like to be a doctor, especially an immigrant doctor in the United States, and starting a practice and what it means in order to use your gifts, your talents that God gave you in order to impart an impact on others. So, without further ado, a fireside chat with Dr. Samuel Nokuri and Dr. Kelechi Uduhiri.
Mic drop.
Well, welcome. My name is Dr. Samuel Nokuri. I'm one of the co-founders of Premier Health Express and the Nokuri Foundation. And tonight is a very special night for the Nokuri family because both here and back in Cameroon, we're having very similar programs to be able to support other organizations that are partnering with us in making sure that the underserved communities have access to healthcare and as well as other necessary, very important aspects in the way of living. And obviously tonight we also have a wonderful guest speaker with us today. And before I get into introducing her, but I'd like to ask a fundamental question. And that is a question that often has haunted me throughout my entire course in life. And that is, you always know when you come to a point in your life when there's so many challenges from the left and right, and you have to second guess who you are, and obviously second guess your own underlying belief systems. And maybe you encountered someone that told you you were not smart enough, strong enough, in any way the most important thing is if that is you tonight, then you are in the right place. Because tonight we have a special guest, Dr. Kelechi Uduhiri, who just recently wrote her book, Just What the Doctors Ordered.
Thank you.
And she's here to talk a little bit about a lot of those pearls, and I think you will find it very fruitful in your life journey. A little bit, yes, thank you. Well, a little bit on Dr. Kelechi Uduhiri. Dr. Uduhiri graduated from Rutgers Robert Johnson Medical School and holds 4 degrees with 2 board certifications. She's board certified in family medicine and preventive health medicine and has numerous awards, some of them from the Family Medicine Education Consortium, and the most recent award from the White House, that's the Presidential Lifetime Service Award. Later on, Dr. Uduhiri forged a path in entrepreneurship, becoming a life coach as well as a missionary traveling throughout the world, empowering women. And recently in her book, Just What the Doctors Ordered, I tell you it's a must read. So sit back and enjoy. And again, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Uduhiri.
Thank you. Thank you, Sam.
So one of the most fundamental things, and I read your book, and I couldn't put it down, and it was really great inspiration for me. But the very first part in your book, you talked about the underlying inspirations and the things you had to go through that caused you to become a physician. Can you talk about that?
Ooh, well, first of all, thank you so much. Is Mike okay? You all can hear me okay? All right, awesome. Well, first of all, thank you so much. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here. Sam and I go way, way back, and we used to practice together many years ago, and the first time I met you, I just thought this was an amazing, brilliant physician, and we clicked immediately, and it's just so really an honor for me to be invited to be here today to share this night of hope with you, so thank you for having me.
Thank you.
So I would say the inspiration was really, you know, having moved here as an immigrant, and at all of the times we are faced with so many challenges, and one of them was truly not having others who believed in me, and coming from a background where my parents truly were my first cheerleaders. They truly inspired me to be the person that I am today. But the true inspiration was being born in West Africa, and you know, I saw abject poverty. I saw women and children were always struggling to get good health care. And one particular incident in my childhood was literally, I think I was probably about 10 years old and seeing my seizure, having my sister, my baby sister, going through some febrile seizures and thinking that she may not make it. And now I know, you know, that was completely preventable. And I felt that I wanted to pursue a career in medicine such that, you know, I could prevent children and women dying at very young ages from completely preventable, you know, illnesses and diseases. So that was my initial inspiration for pursuing a career in medicine.
Yeah, that was a very powerful aspect as I read it, because even I could relate to that coming from Cameroon. And in fact, one of the awards that we have tonight is the John Fominke Award, really talking about some of the major challenges of healthcare.
Right.
No doubt Africa has come a long way from the economical standpoint, but it seems as if from the healthcare standpoint, it is all hands on deck.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, John Fominke, my brother, suffered greatly in Cameroon because of those limitations and access to care, and was very fortunate to come to the United States and be able to live the rest of his life very in a more valiant way. But there is no doubt that the key aspect here was that you were truly inspired by this event, and that certainly led you to write this book. There was another part that I was very interested, because as you sort of walked through, and you mentioned in your book how you worked with, in your research project, with one of the lead researchers, and as you were applying to med school, he also thought you were not going to be able to get into med school just because it was a tall, very high order for you.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, a lot of the times there are folks in our lives who may not believe in us, and we have to remember, or we have to empower ourselves. We have to believe in ourselves, and that is really the underlying theme throughout the book. You know, know who you are, reach out to those around you who believe in you, and never let go of that dream, never let go of that vision, because your dream was meant for you, right? It's not meant for anybody else. No one else is supposed to understand it. It's not anyone else's responsibility to make it come to pass. It is purely your dream, and it's really a story about the journey to self-discovery, and ultimately, but all that you need is already in you. It's not outside, it's already in you. So showing the readers how to tap into that inherent greatness within them to make their dreams come to life.
And obviously, you not only had 1, 2, but 4 degrees, 2 board certifications, a lot of awards throughout in your achievements and life's work. But there was a time that you thought maybe practicing medicine wasn't all what you thought it was going to be, and you had to step back. Obviously, as a physician myself, this is very hard to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And it wasn't really a truly stepping back. It was more of, reflecting. Is this the path I want to continue on, right? So, as you know, we both work together. It's very intense. But I would do it all over again. I would go to medical school all over again. I love doctoring. I'm still doctoring. But definitely, at some point, one has to reflect and say, is this the path that I want to go down on, right? Like, I knew from a very young age, and that's why I went into medicine, that I was meant to be a healer. I was called to be a healer. But a lot of the times in our day-to-day, we don't feel like we're healing. I felt a lot of the times that I was being a prescriber, not a healer. That proverbial 15-minute visit where you really want to spend time with your patients but you really can't. And that was the moment when I had to think, if I have, and up until this time, I've been practicing for about 20 years, right? And I said to myself, if I have another 25 years to go, is this what it's gonna look like? And the answer was no. And really, to be honest, it was no, because I wanted to be the healer that I believed I was called to be. And in the conventional setting, a lot of the times, not all the time, but a lot of the times, I did not feel that I had the room to exercise true healing, true presence with my patients. But it just gets, it did get better. I did realize that, there are other ways to give that kind of care, and I'm happy I discovered that.
And you mentioned that sometimes we all shouldn't define success more in a materialistic, physical way, but maybe an alignment of your spiritual purpose with your life's work.
Absolutely, yeah. We have to understand that, you are here for a reason. You're not here just to be here. You're not here just to wake up, go to school, go to class, go to work, come home, watch TV, and go to bed. That's not why we are here. So I think it's really important that, once you are able to tap into, your purpose, right? We come here for a purpose, not just for an existence. But once you're able to tap into your purpose and trust that, the universe is meant to support you in that journey, get all the necessary, of course, training that you need, but trust that your purpose, your calling was meant for you. It is okay. It is okay to follow that purpose and that calling.
I want to be able to conclude on the aspect of legacy. And I thought that was very interesting because it's such a big word, right? But I also thought that the way you defined legacy was quite interesting. You began first by talking about the quote from Nelson Mandela that said, "It is always impossible until you set out to do it."
Yes.
But then you also mentioned that rather than looking at this million-step sort of process, maybe you should change your vision in looking at maybe what you are, what you bring to the world, and the gifts that God has given to you. It was really meant for the world.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, that word gets thrown around a lot, right? Legacy, what does it really mean? It's really not just, it's not for you. The word legacy is for the world. The word legacy is how will you remember when you are no longer here? And you are not going to know what that is, to be frank, right? you don't know the impact you're having in a community. Dr. Sam is just phenomenal. You know, you're bringing so much hope, you're bringing, you know, you're serving the community, not just locally, but globally, right? And lives of children and children yet unborn will be impacted, and that's your legacy. So it's about really, you know, tapping into your gifts, and your gifts are meant for the world, not necessarily for you. So that to me is what legacy is. You know, what are my gifts? And the sooner I discover what those are, the sooner I begin that journey to express those gifts, that is the sooner that I will be truly find true happiness in myself, you know, for myself. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about impact. One of our mothers, Mrs. Pamela B. Duke, that we're honoring tonight. We talk about the Pam Impact. Yeah. And I remember one of the very first things I noticed the first time I got to meet my mother was, you know, she was a teacher, a missionary, a pastor's wife, and phenomenal mother. But in her class, I remember they were singing the song, you know, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream, Mary, 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 life is like a dream. But the concept is so deep in understanding that we have to be in a narrow lane rather than worrying about others.
Right, absolutely.
Well, I tell you, this is a fantastic book, a masterpiece, quite an inspirational book. I would certainly recommend anyone that's here looking for answers in your life to pick up a book. Dr. Uduhiri, you talked about you're going to be offering some workshop. Can you talk about that a bit?
Sure. You know, I think it's, when you read a book, I think it's really important to take action. And you asked me to share that, you know, there is a course that goes along with that. You know, a lot of times we read books and we put it down, but this is really a blueprint to discover oneself and to use one's gifts to empower and, you know, and to empower others, right? So how do we do that? What is the next step? So I do offer a course that people can take as a workshop as they read the book, to take those action items to truly discover their soul's purpose and to walk into their calling. So, and that can be at the desk. We have, you know, ways to become part of that.
Well, it's been truly an honor to interview on your book tonight. We wish you the very best on your book, and we look forward to some of your future work.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Uduhiri. Thank you.
Aww.
Can we give them just another round of applause? There are truly few people in this world who can truly inspire and mobilize and really share their story in a way that imparts a legacy onto other people, and Dr. Uduhiri is certainly one of those people. My father, Dr. Sam Nokuri, is also one of those people as well. He was being I'm sure he was being very shy and very, you know, very humble, but he's a huge reason for why we're all here today. And so much of this is in his essence, as well as Dr. Uduhiri's essence, of just being a staple in your community and taking all of the lessons that you've learned over your life and thinking to yourself, what is it that I want to do to give back to that community? So yes, we are so blessed to have them. And I hope you all enjoyed the first part of the evening.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Night of Hope. You're in for a real treat, the second set. For this first tune that we were playing, it was written by someone very dear to me. In Song for Imani, the composer reflects upon her relationship with her mother, Miss Pamela B. Duke, along with her daughter, Miss Imani Nokuri. And throughout the journey of life, one of the lessons that you definitely learn is that while you're going through all your ups and downs, keeping family together is very important. And keeping us all together is very important, which is why we are, of course, here for the Night of Hope. And while I was able to arrange this tune for big band, I thought, who better than the composer herself to tell this story between the mother and child. So this is Song for Imani. Please welcome my mother, Miss Charmaine Michelle, to the stage.
That was Hobbs Miller Pincus on piano, Mason Winley on flute, Bakhari's mom on trumpet, and Dylan Robinson on guitar. Please welcome Bakhari back to the stage.
All right. So we took it down for that one a little bit. This next one, as I was saying, is you're in for a real treat on this. This is my original tune, premiering here at the Night of Hope, entitled Republique. Republique is my ode to the motherland of Cameroon. I went to Cameroon when I was 12, and just going there, I just saw some just amazing sights of the mountains, obviously Mount Faco, and the beaches, Salmon Beach, and I was exposed to just an abundance of culture. But most importantly, I was exposed to a tradition that was bigger than me, that I was a part of. So with this composition, I strive to make you guys feel like you are a part of this tradition, along with paint the scenes of the beautiful mountains, the lush green vegetation, and the beaches. And to help me paint this picture, we have a percussionist on djembe, Mr. Kweku Sombri. This is Republique. Yeah, how about this band, guys? Like, woo, killing. Yeah, so that was Republique. We had Ash Baker on tenor sax. We had, yep. We had Dylan Robinson on guitar. And then Mr. Kweku Sambri on percussion. And yeah, I mean, I'd like to, huh? Oh, yeah, I guess yeah, but I mean, I'd like to take a second to actually introduce everyone in the band. I've been asked this many times, but yes, all of these musicians are in college studying at their respective universities. We have some people from UMD, we got Berkeley School of Music, we got Johns Hopkins, we got Bard Conservatory, UMBC. Yep, so I guess I'll just go down the line. We got Mr. Aaron Hummel on Barry sax. Mr. Ben Bart on tenor sax. Miss Abby Jones on alto sax. Mr. Mason Windley on flute and alto. Miss Ashley Baker on tenor. Evan Masunda on bass trombone. Andrew Zhang on trombone 3. Mr. Lucian Maisie on lead trombone. Mr. William Parson on trombone as well. And then Evan Hancock back there on trumpet. And then Charlie Norwood on trumpet. Mr. Adrian Mickens on trumpet. And then Mr. Lead guy back there, leading the pack. Your lead trumpet player's favorite lead trumpet player, and my best friend, Landon Denault. And then we got Dylan Robinson, my future roommate, on guitar. Hobbs Miller Pincus on piano. And then Mr. Joseph Zoller back there holding it down on bass. And then last but certainly not least, our wonderful, beautiful, great conductor, Mr. Adam Azrieli. So we got one more for you guys. This is a standard. I hope you would know. We're going to hear from quite a few people on this one, but this is Cantaloupe Island. Thank you guys all so much for coming out here for the Night of Hope. And a huge, generous thank you to this band for trusting me and trusting us to put together something that would also be amazing. Our plan for this Night of Hope is to hopefully get bigger and better every year. So, stay tuned. Definitely follow the Night of Hope Instagram and keep in contact. Thank you so much for coming out to this event, guys.
One more round of applause for the Night of Hope Big Band! Woo-hoo! All right. Well, we have made it to the end of our evening. Of course, I see y'all getting up to go already. The Virginia people especially, they're like, it's time to go, rush hour traffic. But I just wanted to also go through a few thank yous, some closing remarks. First of all, thank you to Dr. Uduhiri for being here, sharing her book with us and their fireside chat. I want to thank our special guests as well in the band, Miss Charmaine Michelle. She's in the back. She's acting like she don't hear me, but Charmaine Michelle, who wrote me my song. That was really nice. And Mr. Kwaku Sumbri as well on the percussion. Absolutely amazing. I want to also thank the awardees tonight for coming and those who accepted on their behalves and sharing such amazing and inspiring words with us. Thank you all. Dr. Nokuri, Run for the Wall, and Ms. Beth as well. Thank you so much. I would also like to give a huge, special, amazing shout out to Kim from Attention to Detail. She basically ran this entire thing, planned everything, planned what happened out there, planned what happened in here, was on calls every single weekend. For me, it was like 7 a.m. on the West Coast, and for her, she was also getting up early, just preparing things for us. So thank you so much to Kim, and also thank you so much to Dr. Samuel Nokuri and Mr. Bakhari S. Nokuri. Bakhari, come on out here. One more round of applause. They're the ones who decided to revive this thing. They brought it back. Dr. Nokuri, he's in the back or maybe in the lobby. I don't know where he is. He's running around. But they are the visionaries who brought this to life. And I'm just the messenger to tell y'all how amazing they are and everything about it. So another round of applause. Thank you so much. And please, as we said, continue to connect, continue to interact with so many of the people who came here tonight in support of our mission and their mission as well. If you have any information, any question and want more information, please reach out to us, the Nokuri Foundation and the Night of Hope team. And now I'll just let you guys go. Thank you so much. Drive safe. Have a great evening. And we'll see you next year. Take all the show.